Alright, what's up everybody? I got a lot of videos coming at you real quick here. I was messing around with my computer, trying to do some overclocking in the motherboard. I've got a gaming motherboard, the Asus ROG Strix B450 Gaming 2 motherboard, so it comes with a lot of overclock settings in the BIOS. But that doesn't mean everything if you don't know what you're doing. Not that I don't, but errors and certain things happen and occur. And somewhere along the line, I messed up my motherboard. I had to pop out the CMOS battery. It messed up some settings in the overclocking. It would not even go into the BIOS. Had to pop out the CMOS battery and reset the BIOS. In doing all that, after that was done, it got to Windows 11 and booted up, but then it was telling me my pin was unrecoverable or something. I don't think that had to do with the overclocking. I had an old Hotmail account logged into my Windows 11, and I've lost the password, enabled ways to verify it. Long story short, I had to fucking do the operating system. Alright, so here we are. Brand new operating system. Some of my games, like PC Building Simulator, those are on external hard drives that they weren't even installed in any way, shape, or form to the operating system drive. So I can still run those. Those are fine. You don't have to reinstall them. But there's a lot of apps that you do have to install. Whether you install them on a different partition of your hard drive or not, they still put base files on your operating system drive. So my driver update stuff, my antivirus stuff, I run certain programs and whatnot that I always install on every new boot for a computer. Every single new boot, I install these programs I'm about to show you here. And I would install them on any new boot for any computer I built for somebody. If they didn't want it, I would at least highly recommend them. And I'm going to show you how to accomplish all this and get these programs for free, mind you. They have free versions of them, but I'm going to show you how to get the pro versions for free if you want to go that route. The free versions work just fine, but I always like to have the pro versions. They're a little more in-depth, cleaning things, certain software, whatever. So some of the first stuff we got to get on here. Let's start out with this here, shall we? We're going to iobit.com. Remember that website if you haven't heard of it already. Nope, whoop, I misspelled it. There we go. iobit.com. Advanced System Care 16, free. That's the first thing we want to download. Free download. Like I said, it does come for free. But there are a few other things I want to download. So let's take a look here. Driver Booster, free. We want that. Get that downloaded. Oh, don't worry about this. Oh, wait a minute here. What is going on? Okay, so we're going to keep it in here. I don't know why it did that. It's never really done that before. It's a reputable app. It's saying it's not, but it is. Let's see here. What else do they have on here that we need? We need, oh yes, iobit Malware Fighter. We want this. So we'll start with these three apps, okay? These are the first three go-to apps. Again, I put on every new build. You're gonna want to put them on. They help. They're good apps for what they. Now there's many of other apps out there that do the same thing as these. Once I get them installed and show you, but these are just the ones I recommend. Everybody's got their flavor, you know. So I don't want any of this crap installed. And usually I click custom install just because I don't want a desktop icon. They can pin this one to the taskbar. You want to load the system care tray at Windows startup. No, you don't. Actually, I don't do that. I load the services at startup. Then we install. I don't want that. There we go. Now we're on our way to an install. Alright, sorry about that. I had to pause it and step away for a minute. I don't know how the pause breaks are going to look in videos or anything. I haven't done it before. Anyway, if it isn't too much of a problem, we're back to this. I've got driver booster now we're going to install again from iObit. Always custom install. I don't want a desktop icon. We can pin that one to the taskbar, I guess, as well. It's kind of important to have. Associate file types, whatever. That doesn't really bother me. No thanks. And we're installing that. I try to do multiple things here when I can instead of just sitting there talking like most times. See what we can't get going on here. Alright, again, we don't want any of that stuff. Custom install, don't want to... Whoop! That one's finished. This one we don't need to pin to taskbar or create a desktop icon because it kind of runs in the background as an antivirus. So we'll get that installed. I uninstall OneDrive for my computer. I don't use it and I don't like it. Matter of fact, why won't it let me close it? Oh, there we go. Oh, shut up. Close OneDrive. Yes, I don't like it. Get out of here. No thanks. This we will run now. But there's kind of something with it. The Pro version is the only way you can unlock, I guess. That. Now, why'd this start again? Well, I'll worry about that later, I guess. The Pro version is the only way you can actually turn on Bitdefender and do the firewall. It doesn't actually come with it. Right now, it's just an antivirus. But we're going to take care of all that here. So this is 10.2. So, I'm new to YouTube. Okay, whatever. But I'm going to show you something that's really cool here. I'm actually going to use YouTube. Show you guys how to achieve these applications for free. Type it in up here. 10.2 license key. Now this takes a little bit of searching. But if you search enough, you'll be able to find yourself a key somewhere along the line. I don't know if this one's going to work or not, but we'll try it. Whoop. Oh, guess you got to put the dash in. Let's see if this works, huh? And it's been activated successfully, see? That's how easy that was. I just went to YouTube, I looked up a license key, there's one there, they're everywhere. This is not a hidden gem secret. I mean, look, well, this has only been viewed 275 times 2 months ago. So maybe it is? I mean, I guess. But then you got 3.6K views up here for people trying to look for things. 9.8K views here. You know, so people are doing this. This isn't a discovered secret or anything like that. All I'm trying to do is show you all different ways to come across this stuff like I do and save yourself a little bit of money and better up your computer and just have it better off. You know, now you see it's installing Bitdefender antivirus engine or Bitdefender antivirus engine. So it was just a scanner beforehand, and somehow this is I think there's a firewall in it as well or something like that. But anyway, that's the way you want to go. So Next thing we want to do is open up Driver Booster here. See, same thing down here. We got activate or enter a code. Well, guess what? We're going to go up here and put in the same thing. What version do we have? 10.4. And they make it so they put it right at the top. You don't even have to go looking for it anywhere in the about section or anything at all. You just go like so. And, you know, like I said, oh, look right here. There's a key right there for everybody doing a couple of them. Just come in here, copy. Now, there's no guarantee these are going to work. But if they do, what's it hurt? License activated successfully. Now I've got Pro. Again, what else is there that you need to do? You know? It's too simple, folks. And these programs are good programs that you want to run. This is just 16, I guess. Alright, let's see. Here's another one. Try it out. See what it. Shut up. There you go. Again, every one of them. I didn't even have to. I didn't even have to go in and try multiple keys. They all work the first time. So I'm just setting up a couple of settings here real quick. I always do this. You basically have to. You don't want it to skip. Well, scan priority normal high, or scan priority high. No, we don't want it to skip files. That's right. Registry cleaner enabled deep. That's with Pro. Secure file deletion. Secure file deletion. System optimization. I always put top performance home user because media center online games, internet surfing, which it's way beyond internet surfing. Network connection for me is wireless. Enable advanced network optimization. Deep reinforce. Vulnerability fix. I never worry about backing up my stuff because I'm pretty good about things. We don't want to skip files. We're going to include all these drives on it. And that's the way she goes. So I got those programs all installed real quick. Everything worked out pretty good, as you saw. There's nothing, I mean, it all worked out perfectly the way I wanted to show you all. And that's that. That is a basic new OS setup that I wanted to show you with those 3 programs that you want to put on right away when you install your operating system. I'm going to run those 3 programs now and do a few other things. I'll get back to you a little later. My Linux Mint virtual machine that I had was running off of my old OS and on the same hard drive. That's usually how you want to do it. So that's been wiped away. So I'm going to be able to make a video showing you guys how to install Linux Mint on a virtual machine and how to set up the virtual machine and everything as well. That's going to be on my next video. But right now, I'm going to run these programs here and get things going on. I do want to show you Driver Booster just real quick because, again, I was telling you, I think in another video, maybe not, but your graphics drivers like this right here. Current is 9/30/2020. That's the current graphics driver. Came with Windows 11 or whatever. It's old. Available is 4/13/2023. Now, as of right now, that's probably the most recent driver that's out there. But more often than not, this available here, or what it is usually a month or 2 behind. So, I mean, even right now, I'm probably still going to go to their website just because I prefer to get my graphics drivers off their website specifically than going through something like this. I set up NVIDIA. It's just the way to go. Whether you're running NVIDIA like me or an AMD Radeon card, anything like that, go to the developer's website, the product's website, the chip site's website, however you want to look at it, and get your graphics drivers from the internet and their website directly. Don't trust in these driver update things for those. Now, anything else in here? Monitors, sound, video, system stuff. I mean, there's a lot in here. And there's a lot not selected as well. So we actually got to select them all. I got to go back up here and deselect that. A lot of these down here come in Pro version. Again, you can't get past here. You can't get any of these game drivers. There's a lot of them without having the Pro version that we put in the license key for. So Driver Booster's really good about that. They install a lot of game drivers. I like that. They also do install a lot of system devices. It's a good application, but again, for your graphics driver, go directly to the website. It may not be any newer than that right now from the website, but either way, I'd feel more comfortable going there. I usually do go into the settings for all these applications I installed first. I don't like to minimize it when I close it. I want it closed. Skip the user account control. Scan game drivers, automatically scan new connected devices. That's good. Scan priority for device drivers. Latest first. I actually like to go to stability first, not latest first, because you want a stable driver. You don't want to mess around with the latest first. I used to do all that. Not that it, I mean, usually it works, but I'd still just recommend stability first. Drivers, automatically create a system restore point. I don't do that. This is just personal preference here. I don't do it because I don't want it taking up space on my computer creating a restore point. It just, whether it says it's going to delete it or not, it's putting something somewhere. I don't want to do that. Delete installed driver packages. I do that. Back up a driver before it's installed. I don't. Accelerate download when you update drivers. I guess who wouldn't? Don't worry about any of this stuff down here. Network, we don't worry about that. Silent mode. Not sure what that is. I'm not too worried about that. So there we go for settings. We're going to click update now. I don't care. And it's going to initialize the download for every single one of these on here that we had. None of these are even installed, the game drivers. And this is missing a driver, which is a system device encryption decryption controller. So that doesn't even have one. 1.70 gigs. I don't know, my internet's fairly quick here. It shouldn't take it too awfully long to get that done. Now, there's something else I was going to show you here real quick while this was doing this, and I can't remember what the hell it was. I guess it'll come back to me here in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to let this download all this. Like I said, I just wanted to show you the amount of drivers it has and how well it is. And go from there. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I was going to do. I was just going to at least show you or get this going for my graphics driver. Again, this isn't rocket science. You just go to NVIDIA's website, because I have an NVIDIA display driver, graphics driver. You come up here, you go to drivers, and I know what card I have. So, oh no, I always do that. RTX, yeah, NVIDIA RTX series. That's what it should be under. Actually, it's under GeForce. There we go. See, I do get that messed up. RTX, I've got the RTX 20 series. They got a lot of series now, I mean, but, you know, it kind of is what it is. Mine's near the top. Well, I guess in the middle. Yeah, I guess in the middle. It is what it is, huh? Game ready drivers. Search. And there we go. Oh, nope, this one's release date was 4/18. So, see, it's still, something's off there, right? The other one, maybe the other one didn't become available on Driver Booster until, what, 4/13 or something like that. But that's not the newest driver. You don't want to go with that. You want to go here and get this driver. Or, again, if you're running an AMD or Radeon, you go there and get the driver from there. So I got a couple of big downloads going on now. We'll let those get done. I'll install those, and when we get ready to do Linux, we'll see you then. Alright, deuces.